I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about this real quick. Shout out to Taylor from last night. Um, I have been in a stupor for past couple days. This past 2 weeks, I've been in a stupor. Since I'm coming back to myself, let me sit here and say shout out to Taylor because um I'm back in doing what I uh you know back in since I took interest in this case, um, and because I've fallen off because of unseen circumstances, I decided to come back on here. But let me sit here and talk about this. Um, Caysen Allison is guilty is declared not guilty of murder. Now I know you hear someone on the news feeds. It says he's guilty. Yes, he's guilty of homicide net. What's it called? Homicide net negligence. I think that's the term. But he's not guilty of murder. So he will serve at least 2 years. If not, yeah, he will serve less than 2 years in prison. The white guy named Caysen Allison. Now, what does that mean for Karmelo Anthony? Now, what's Karmelo Anthony have committed a similar crime, accused rather of a similar crime, and because this Karmelo Anthony and Caysen Caysen Allison, Caysen Allison, since it's happened in the same state and Frisco, Texas, and I forgot the other city. Bolton, Texas, are 2 hours apart. It's a 2 hour drive from Frisco to Bolton, so it's too close. So So I don't want to hear nobody talk. Nobody gonna talk about what about the jurisdiction and all that, right? Um, so if Kamala Anthony gets more than 2 years, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Then therefore, by that logic, justice is not blind. Justice is not blind at all. Yeah. So yeah, he got a lesser charge. Yeah. So it was going on, George, and I want you to say, and George, I'm glad that you said what's going on. I see Femi. I see you in the chat room. But let me say this though, George. Right? You're not going to hear Jason Whitlock or Brandon Tatum. You're not going to hear the black conservatives. You're not going to hear the black manosphere like Angry Man, because Angry Man has been on this tear. BJS Igmore has been on this tear against you know, trying to find if the young black man came from a single parent household, which he did not came from that. But let me go ahead and play something real quick, y'all, because I like to play clips, to disprove, the nonsense. So let me go ahead and do this real quick. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, let me go ahead and play this real quick so y'all can see it for yourselves. And what I'm talking about. And it's fair use. Copyright 1976, section 107. So yeah, that's on the fair use. So let me go ahead and play this 2-minute video. And let me go ahead and what happened? Wait a minute, what happened? Wait, hold on. I gotta try that again. Something did not. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and play this, and and y'all forgive me for not queuing this up immediately, because I like to queue things up right. So let me go ahead and put this up on here. So here we go.
After 2 weeks of testimony and 2 days of deliberations in the Caysen Allison trial, the jury reached a verdict. It found Allison not guilty of murder or manslaughter, but guilty of criminally negligent homicide.
Allison was charged in the fatal stabbing of Joe Ramirez back in 2022 at Belton High School. News 10's Isabella Quintanilla joins us now from the Bell County Justice Center with more on the verdict and reaction from the courtroom. Isabella?
That's right. It's been a long couple of days as many people anxiously awaited this verdict. And as you can imagine, emotions were high as the PD read out to the courtroom just before 11 this morning.
Even before the jury came in, the entire courtroom was tense. People on the court looking nervous and getting emotional as the deputy ran walking out, one person throwing a water bottle at a wall and another screaming as they walked out of the building. We did hear from Allison's defense attorney, Zachary Boyd, who says they're happy with the jury's decision. This was a challenging case.
The Allison family is so sorry for their loss because there is no good outcome to this. There is no happy ending in terms of everyone's going to leave here feeling happy. The world is not black and white. The world is shades of gray. And ultimately, we were left with the question of what do you do when the issue is one of bullying or one of a child who is so scared that he brings a knife to school to defend himself with.
Allison has now been released under his bond conditions, which will stay in place until his sentencing hearing on June 16th. Now, depending on what Judge Falconer decides, Allison could face 6 months to 2 years in a state jail and a possible fine of up to $10,000.
Stay tuned for updates and coverage.
Now let's talk about that, right? Let's talk about that. I don't know if y'all heard the video or not. You know, if not though, I'll play it again. But you know, 6 months, 6 months to 2 years, Allison might, you know. So, oh, and shout out to Taylor. Shout to Taylor for your live stream last night. What's going on, Brown Ellie? Going on with y'all? Especially Whitlock. Remember, he wasn't for racial idolatry, meaning he should be concerned about all crime. Yeah, exactly. Now, this crime happened 2 hours away from the Karmelo Anthony, right? It's 2 hours away. It's a 2-hour drive between Belton, Texas, and Frisco, Texas. From Frisco to Belton, 2-hour drive at least. Yeah, it's about 2-hour drive. So Jason Whitlock have no business trying to make it about race. Okay, well, you know, the racial idolatry. Well, that's you know, but anyway, you're right about that. So and DOD, you're right. That means 3 months to 1 year in good behavior. But let's just you know, but you might have a point there, DOD. But the thing is, on top of that, you know, if Caysen, now the issue between Caysen and Karmelo Anthony is the white boy Caysen, Allison, was fighting the Hispanic boy before that final fight. They've been beefing for weeks before that issue came, for that stabbing. Now, was there any beef between the Metcalf twins and Karmelo Anthony? If Karmelo Anthony serves more time, then that should tell you what this is really about. This should tell you what this is really about. This is a legal lynching. If Karmelo Anthony served more than what Allison may have done, and Allison and a Mexican boy, the Ramirez boy, they was fighting for weeks. So if there was no evidence of Metcalf and Karmelo Anthony beefing for weeks and fighting in the same school and blah blah blah. See, Karmelo Anthony and Metcalf went to two different schools. This white boy and this Hispanic kid was fighting in the same school. They went to the same school. They were fighting in the same school. Now the question I'm going to ask is, what's the difference now? What is the excuse at this point? What's the excuse at this point? If y'all going to take Karmelo Anthony to prison, what's the excuse now? What are you going to say now? George said, I heard that the black MAGA clown on Crow's show. Oh, you talking about Truism channel? Yeah. See, I'm gonna say it like this: these are so-called black conservatives. They're about to get this work. People are really getting tired of them. You know, Ty City is right about these black MAGAs. They constantly at the kitty table. Yeah, they always at the kitty table. You know what? You know what though, George? I might have to do a video on black people from the right, because they need to be called out and dragged every time they open up their mouth up, especially black MAGA. You know, like that punk idiot that was praying at Trump's inauguration, trying to repeat a MLK speech. If you knew about that, if you knew about that nigga from Detroit, you know that he was a fraud. He's a fraud. Then though, if you know about Brandon Tatum, well, we already know about Brandon Tatum, J. Jason Whitlock already. We already know about that. And what about that gay guy? Those two gay MAGA folks. How the fuck you gonna talk about black women and you're gay? Yeah, Rob Smith, who I'm referring to. I'm referring to Rob Smith. No, no, you can't, because look at Project 2025. I'm just gonna tell you, Anton Daniels, Angry Man, Tyrone Magnus, he need to take his ass back to those islands where he came from. Talking about he don't know what he talking about. I like what everything Trump doing. Well, nigga, do you realize what terrorist is? And you're not from this country. I'm gonna say no. We need a list. Rob Smith, Anton, Angry Man, I already mentioned Rob Smith, Jason Whitlock, Obsidian, hell, the entire black manosphere. Yeah, I said it. It's time for them to get that wake up call. Everybody been telling them this is going to happen. You need to do y'all read. Do y'all research things. No, y'all don't. Be quiet. That'll idiot that'll stay on top of that bus with that white nationalist, and he's not even an American. I want you to know, a lot of these these black Trump supporters, they're not even American. You ever notice this? I noticed this as well. They're a bunch of tatters. Kimmy Baganock from UK. You're not even from Britain. Here you being anti-black, but you African. You know what? I'm gonna talk about that later. I gotta talk about that. That's a special. Oh, I gotta do a special video on her, on Kimmy Baganock. I always got something bad to say about black people, and your ass is sitting there talking about you are a member of the conservative party, and everybody laughing at your ass. You acting more white than the white people do. And I've been saying this for a very long time, though. White supremacy does not have a white face. White supremacy has a black face. I've been saying that because every time something like this pops up, it's always a black face saying the most, saying and doing the most. That's why though, you know, I remember back then on YouTube, I refused to use the term white supremacy. And everybody argued me down. Well, it exists, Big J. And the reason why I kept trying to tell people that, because I always call it imperialism, right? I never call it white supremacy because of the word, because how can one group of people be superior over the other, right? And I always use the term imperialism instead. However, because people are attracted to this terminology, I'm willing to use it in a box, because the people who are white supremacists are black. Like that protest, protect the white people movement. That guy was the guy you got pardoned from January 6th. Came down here to Texas, got on the bus with this Negro on that dumb Tedder on the fucking bus, going fight, and took a black man, the black man who represent Austin Metcalf's father, said, hey, you, the victim's father said, stop trying to bring race into this, and they still try to. That's why all these little content creators who's trying to talking shit about Karmelo Anthony's mother, talking about, you got this idiot by the name of Rollo. Rollo said, well, Karmelo Anthony's mother gave up her coochie, was selling her pussy out because to get the boy out of jail. But y'all mad at me though. Y'all want to gang up on me for the past couple of days. But we says to Soul Provider, I don't see you talk about that crap, Soul. That's part of the reason why, though, I'm shadow banned. But you got all these little punk ass black tuckering saying all this bullshit that's so fraudulent. Anybody who tell y'all, no, that's not right, they're the one being ganged upon and shadow banned. That's why I said, though, we need Section 230 to be repealed, and some of these people need to be taken out for putting out rumors and try to stir up racial tensions. That's not even there. And I'm talking about these black conservatives, these black MAGA. The only one who has the guts to say anything is Ricky and ABL. Ricky Manor and ABL and Anthony Brown Logan was the only two black conservatives that said, no. I ain't playing that. The rest of these clowns, oh, yo man, we need to protect our. He's a dog. He's this. He's that. Don't even know the case. He came from a single parent household. Come to find out, he came from a 2-parent household. And even when that fact still came out, y'all still regurgitate that bullshit. See, I believe in accurate information, not lying. And guess what? Guess what, love? If this happens, and since I'm in the same state, I will help them. No, I will write a legal brief. Okay? I will write a legal brief. Because I'm tired of YouTube and social media pumping all this bullshit out. Pumping out false information out. Oh man, she sold her pussy. Karmelo Anthony's mother sold her coochie out to get to this lawyer so the lawyer can free her son. Yeah, Rollo. I heard you say that dumb shit. Why you over there chasing after new breed and put your head up Ringo TV Raw's ass. And y'all can tell him I said that too. You can tell that big belly ass parrot, because that's what he is. Tell that beer belly parrot that I said that. I get tired of these non-American blacks. And I'm gonna say something. Every time when black people gotta say something, it's these non-American blacks saying something. Black people from the Caribbean, the black people from Africa, y'all got the most to say. But anytime when it's a black person from Great Britain or a black American or a black Canadian saying something, we telling y'all what's going on in this country. What y'all do? I'm over there in Great Britain. Y'all do the same thing in Great Britain. Something happened and something happened to a black person in Great Britain. It's always some Nigerian or some African in Great Britain telling the black people in Great Britain, racism isn't that bad. There's no such thing as racism. Every time. You Africans need to stay in Africa and leave us black people up here alone. You're the one who sold us over here. You sold black people to Great Britain, France, and United States. Shut up. Shut the fuck up and sit down somewhere. You know nothing what you're talking. You know nothing that goes on outside of Africa. Shut up and sit down. And if it wasn't for no black American, your black ass in Africa would still be colonized. Now I don't want to do no Tariq Nasheed, I don't want to be no Tariq Nasheed shit and start calling anybody tedders and shit. But damn, I'm really getting really frustrated every time. I noticed this. I noticed this back in. I noticed this ever since Obama, right? You got that Negro who's a congressman out of Utah. What's his name? Burgess Owens. Burgess Owens is not from America. That is a Caribbean talking shit about black people here in America. And he kept beating on Obama all the time. Beating up on Barack and Michelle all the time. And I'm sitting there thinking, why is he coming at Obama and Michelle all the time? If you are a Republican, that's fine. But you're overdoing it. And talking about black single mamas and the reason why LeBron James got on Fox News talking about LeBron. No. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what needs to happen in America. We need to bring back the fairness doctrine back to the American media, because the American media has been a part of the problem. Bring back the fairness doctrine back. Bring back, get rid of Section 230. Bring back and reform the American media. Just saying lie after lie. Like, how many times, man, all this lying got people killed. All this little lying got people beat up, hurt, killed, whatever, because of lie. And it's like the Bible. Since you black conservatives love the Bible, right? Y'all love to use the Bible on black women all the time. Well, let me tell y'all something about that Bible. Life and death begins with the tongue. That's in the Bible. And I want to say, I want to say, I think that happened with, I think that was in the New Testament. If my memory serves me correct. Get tired. I'm getting tired of the nonsense. We need to stop the bullshit. The bullshit should have been stopped a long time ago. Now the boy should have a fair trial and let the chips fall where they may. But to sit there and having these clowns griff and make things up and then I want to say something too. There is a channel called Middle Nation. There's a channel called Middle Nation, and what he said was, and there was one video he did. He's actually is correct, and I'm going to say it, and it's going to sound bad, but I don't give a fuck. The American people are stupid. Because there was a video he made. He said white people don't know their history, and he is correct. But also, black people don't know their history too. Let me say it again. Black people don't know their history. White people don't know their history in this country. That's why America's dumb. Case in point. Case in point. Right? You got black people in this country keep talking about illegal immigration, illegals, right? Not knowing this been a playbook that's been played every 20 years. Every 20 years, this playbook has been put out. Black people versus Hispanics, black people versus Asians, black people versus this immigrant group, that immigrant group. There was a movie called well, I forgot the name of the movie, but it happened in Louisiana in 1893, right? 1893. Governor Nicholas. Some of y'all from Louisiana know who this governor is. So in 1893, New Orleans, in southern part of Louisiana, there was a big there was a big immigrant population of Italians. So knowing how racist Louisiana was and still is, they created a police officer got shot and killed in Louisiana. So what was so stupid? Well, what happened was the governor Nicholas at the time put out this propaganda piece. Of the propaganda piece that black people, y'all been slaves for far too long, that the Italians is taking y'all's jobs. So all the midst of this, black people and Italian immigrants was fighting against each other in New Orleans. So black people, the former slaves, the sons and daughters of former slaves joined forces with their former slave master to attack and brutalize the Italian immigrant population. That's why I see idiots online like your AJC Reds of the world or your Filthy Advice show making videos about Chicago, making videos about, oh man, sanctuary cities, not understanding the same mentality is getting you to fight with this other group of people when there's that group of people who brought these immigrants over here. This is how stupid. That's why I look down on some of y'all. Because y'all so stupid. But yet y'all so focused on bashing women online all day, y'all need to read a book. And I'll say this to a whole lot of you niggas. I am above reproach. For as I am concerned, I am above reproach. Y'all try to tag me, talking about I need you. I don't need none of you niggas. Because you niggas dumb. You got no IQ level. You can't comprehend. Y'all say dumb shit. And know nothing. You know nothing at all except for what did a woman, what did a black woman did in the 1970s. That's all y'all know. You don't know anything but the shame, blame, and goddamn explaining. That's all you niggas good at. That's why I got no fucking respect for y'all. Y'all so mad at black women, y'all rather join the white supremacists because you couldn't get laid in high school. That's why I got a problem with you black conservatives. And I want y'all to know, do you ever know a lot of these black conservatives are not with a black person? Now, I'm not against interracial dating because I'm for it. I have done it. But you ain't going to see me sitting there downing my own damn self, down my own damn race, just to get in the good graces for some YouTube coins. Get tired of that shit. For real. Get tired of that bullshit. Makes no fucking sense. Come on, y'all. Come on YouTube and lie and lie and lie and lie. And people telling you, and hey, here's the evidence. It doesn't matter. I'm going to lie anyway. I'm going to lie anyway because Ringo TV Raw told me to. I'm going to lie because Brandon Tatum told me to. I'm going to lie anyway because Andrew Tate told me to. Or I'm going to lie anyway because Fresh and Fit Myron Gaines told me to. I'm gonna lie anyway because I got my information from what's his name? Brandon Tatum, Candace Owens. You gonna lie anyway because somebody told you online. I got my information from. Sound like that idiot on CNN who talking about why did he voted for Trump? Well, I don't watch the news. I just got my information from Twitter and TikTok. And y'all the one voting. No comprehending having asses. Y'all can't comprehend for shit. But you're trying to talk to me. First of all, you disrespectful. Then though, when someone make a good point, you're gonna turn right back around and say you're a cuck. You need to let it go. No, nigga, you need to let it go. You dumbass niggas online. Y'all part of the problem and don't even know it. You're part of the problem. Y'all put up false information Y'all put out lies out here, and then when somebody try to check these lies, oh, let's make a live stream, and let's just say, and let's make fun of you, and let's have people gang up upon you, and let's talk about Big J. I slap you upside your head, Big J. Though, meet me in Texas so we can fight, nigga. To the nigga who said he's coming to Texas to fight me, nigga, I want you to do that, cause I'll film it. And then after it's all said and done, everybody else will know not to fuck and not to disrespect Big J Triple X. To that nigga from goddamn Georgia, I'm talking to you. Since you want to make that declaration, come bring it. Come get it then. You should leave. You've been told numerous of times to leave me alone. Bitch ass nigga. You the one who support domestic violence on women, and you mad at me. You want to fight me because I told you domestic violence is wrong. That's why Reg got rid of y'all, and y'all mad at Reg. Reg got rid of y'all because of that. And I told Reg, you might, you Jack Berry ass nigga, saying some stupid ass shit, all because I'm a mulatto wife. You think, nigga, you better than every goddamn body. Coon ass SYS BM niggas. And I ain't saying your goddamn name, nigga, but like, nigga, you saying mine. You should go back into thy dust. So your name right now is dust to me, nigga. Oh, a whole bunch of y'all are just dust. Saying some stupid ass shit. Supporting dumbass shit like domestic violence. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do this because black women need their ass whooped politically, so therefore I'm voting for Donald Trump. Yeah. You black conservatives are the problem. Black MAGA is a problem. Now, Tex K Runner said, Dex K 10K. There should be a charge. They should charge the brother for hate crime. The video will show the skinhead bully. Oh, okay. All right then. It's funny how the Mathcat family is not demanding for the video of the incident. The video would show the twins beating Karmelo. Listen. I don't know about that. It would be interesting. It would be interesting. But hey, yeah, the Smith Mullet Act needs to be repealed. I'm for that. You can't be going here just saying shit and getting away with it. Every time, and I'm gonna talk about these damn Africans though. Anytime some shit popped off in America or popped off in Great Britain or popped off in Canada, it's always these Africans talking the most egregious shit. On both sides of the Atlantic, these Africans always be talking the most shit. Y'all need to be like us. Oh man, you got no family values. Oh, you don't. I'm tired. Do not bring your bullshit over here. Because Y'all keep having coups every five fucking years. Y'all need to get y'all's governments right before you come up to London, New York, Houston, Baltimore, and talk shit over here. No, get y'all's country right. Say your ass in Ghana, say your ass in fucking Nigeria, and get your shit correct first before you come up here and talk shit to us. Get that shit right. You the ones who sold us out. You the one that put us on ships and sell us across the Atlantic. And y'all the ones that got the most to talk shit about. Now I want to know, does anybody have a problem with what I said? If not, I'm about to hang this up. Does anybody have a problem with what I just said? I guess not. So anyway, I'm out. Y'all have a good one then. I'm not here to debate with idiots. I'm telling y'all what the issue is. I'm out.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.